Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to crack open the manual on CNC machine maintenance. But instead of reading it like a textbook, we're turning it into a practical, powerful guide for every single operator out there. Let's get right into it. You know, this quote right here, it really gets to the heart of the matter. For any professional machinist, this isn't just some friendly reminder from the supervisor. It's the foundation for quality work and a smooth-running shift. It's the golden rule.
But let's be real, what actually happens when we ignore that advice? It's so easy to skip these little checks when you're busy, right? But the downstream effects, the ripple effect, well, it can be pretty catastrophic. So let's dive into our first section and really understand what's at stake here. This is all about the cost of neglect. And as you're about to see, it goes way beyond just dollars and cents.
Yeah, the fallout isn't just some minor inconvenience. We're talking about ruining expensive workpieces with inaccurate cuts, having tools just snap unexpectedly mid-operation, and even doing serious damage to the core components of a machine that costs thousands and thousands of dollars. All of this leads to expensive downtime. But here's the most important part. It creates critical safety hazards on the shop floor.
Okay, so now let's look at how a real pro prepares. This isn't just a checklist, you know? It's more like a pre-power-up ritual, and it lays the foundation for a safe and productive day. Before you even lay a finger on that machine, the very first check is on yourself. We all know the list, right? Safety glasses, hearing protection, proper shoes, but honestly, it's the simple things, like making sure your clothes aren't loose or your long hair is tied back, that often get overlooked and can lead to the absolute worst accidents. This stuff is completely non-negotiable.
Next up are the simple under-the-hood checks. You should think of it like a pilot's pre-flight inspection. Is the air pressure correct? Is the way lube reservoir full? How are we looking on hydraulic and coolant levels? Skipping just one of these can bring your whole operation to a grinding halt. All right, with that foundation set, we can now get into the steady, predictable rhythm of routine maintenance. This is what separates the amateurs from the pros, really. It's all about consistency. Let's start with the daily rhythm. These super simple checks are your first line of defense. They're designed to catch those small issues before they snowball into major, expensive problems. And these daily tasks are all about being proactive. You're not just checking fluid levels, you're looking for sudden drops that might signal a leak. You're not just wiping down surfaces to make them look pretty, you're preventing that chip buildup that can damage way covers and create inaccuracies. A few minutes on this stuff now will save you hours of headaches later, I promise. Okay, moving on to the monthly schedule. These tasks are geared toward that slower, more gradual wear and tear that's caused by all the accumulated grime and debris. This is all about flow. A clogged chip conveyor, dirty coolant filters, or debris stuck in a pallet changer. Any one of those things can jam up the entire system. These monthly tasks just make sure the machine's support systems are running as smoothly as its spindle. Twice a year, it's time for a deeper dive. This is like the major service interval, where we get into the machine's core systems and give them a full refresh. Think of this as a major system reset. You're not just topping things off anymore. You're actually draining contaminated fluids, cleaning all that sludge out of the coolant tank, and inspecting core components like the chuck and the spindle belts. This is preventative maintenance at its most powerful. And finally, the annual checkup. This is where we shift from general upkeep to precision alignment, making sure the machine's geometric accuracy is still dead on after a whole year of hard work. These tasks are all about maintaining the machine's geometric accuracy, checking for runout, backlash, and taper. This is what ensures it's cutting exactly where it's programmed to. And because these are highly specialized adjustments, this is often the point where you'll want to bring in a certified technician to get it dialed in absolutely perfectly. All right, our next section focuses on the machine's lifeblood, its essential fluids and consumables. And just like with a car, what you put into it matters a lot. This is such a critical warning. Grabbing the wrong bottle of oil isn't just a small mistake. It can be a catastrophic one, causing thousands in damage by compromising the very systems that are designed to protect the machine. And here's exactly why that's true. Modern machines often use what are called hydrostatic bearings, where components literally float on a microscopic film of oil. The correct lubricant viscosity creates that perfect film thickness. The wrong one, even if it's just slightly off, can be too thin, allowing metal-on-metal contact that causes wear and just ruins your accuracy. And here's a key term you absolutely need to know: tramp oil. This stuff is the enemy of your coolant. It's the way lube and other oils that just inevitably mix in. It degrades the coolant's performance, it can cause skin irritation, and it needs to be regularly skimmed off the top. So, maintaining your coolant isn't just about levels. It's about safety, avoiding the vapor. It's about concentration. You got to check that ratio, because water evaporates, but the expensive syrup inside doesn't. And it's about cleanliness, getting that tramp oil out. It's a really delicate and costly balancing act. Okay, let's move to our final section and see how all of these tasks, from the daily wipe down to the annual alignment, really come together to define you as a professional. Because ultimately, the condition of your machine is a direct reflection of your skill, your professionalism, and your pride. A clean, well-maintained machine is the signature of an operator who is committed to precision and quality. So, ask yourself this. When someone walks up to your station, what does the state of your machine tell them about you? A master operator doesn't just run a machine, they own it, they command it, and its performance is a testament to their expertise.